Good evening, I'm Matt Woodman. This is CTV News at 5. Tonight, bypassing the ban, exploring how effective the Fed's proposed social media age restriction could be. Saving Station Park, local pop-up restaurants hoping to breathe new life into White Avenue. And FIFA Frenzy, local shops, bars and fans gearing up for Canada's opening World Cup match.
CTV Edmonton, local breaking news with Matt Woodman.
Local kids and parents are torn on the federal government's proposed social media ban for anyone under the age of 16. The feds say it will protect children. A social media expert at the university argues the ban won't be effective. CTV's Miriam Valdez-Carletti has more.
Scrolling through social media could become a thing of the past for Canadians under the age of 16.
I feel like it's a little excessive. I think social media is like an outlet and a way to connect for teenagers.
That's how a lot of people express themselves.
Earlier this week, the federal government introduced Bill C-34. It would prevent kids under 16 from accessing social media. It also includes measures to lower the risk of chatbots sending harmful content.
We should not ban social media because some social media are good for others, like to communicate with parents and stuff or to have friends.
One junior high school grad believes the age limit goes too far.
As a 14-year-old, I don't really need social media. It's not a need, it's a want. So I feel like it should be around 13, 12, even 14.
The proposed ban doesn't include a specific way for apps to verify age, leaving questions for parents.
I don't know whether it's good or bad, but something if you're forcing to the kids, they will find their own way,
One marketing professor at the University of Alberta says the ban likely won't work.
Just saying that you're not allowed to use it anymore is going to be effective because there's no way to actually enforce it.
Castello says teens can lie about their age or use a sibling's or parent's account to scroll instead. He says parents should reduce a child's screen time by creating incentives.
Maybe increasing allowance if you're getting off social media or making certain rewards contingent on getting off or reducing your time spent on social media, maybe concert tickets.
Since 2024, a province-wide phone ban in classrooms has helped keep kids off social media.
I think it kind of distracting them from their education also, and them seeing things that they're not supposed to see as kids,
The province says it will have more to say once it's completed its review of the proposed bill. It feels government policies should empower parents to have tools to protect their children. Miriam Valdez-Carletti, CTV News, Edmonton.
Police and school officials in Camrose are investigating social media posts they describe as deeply concerning and harmful. The posts were directed at female students. The posts involve students from Camrose Composite High School. Police in the Battle River School Division say due to privacy laws, they are unable to share the details publicly. They say last week they were alerted to the historical group chat involving several students. They say screenshots of the posts were shared widely. Students and parents have been rallying to send a message that these posts are unacceptable. They also believe the students behind them should face consequences.
It makes me feel uncomfortable coming here. It makes me feel like, what if this happens again?
Why are our girls feeling unsafe at school? Obvious reasons, but we should be curbing it, stomping on it, squashing it.
Police say they don't believe anyone is at risk of physical violence. Both police and the school division say the matter is being taken seriously and steps have been taken behind the scenes, including interventions and supports for all affected parties. The UCP government has filed its appeal against the judge's decision to throw out Stay Free Alberta's Separatist petition. Last month, the court found the province neglected to fulfill its duty to consult First Nations. The province plans to argue the judge made 14 errors in her decision. It will also argue the ruling failed to give weight to the democratic purpose of the petition process. Premier Danielle Smith has said her government is prepared to challenge this ruling all the way to the Supreme Court if necessary. Smith has called the ruling anti-democratic. A letter sent by Edmonton Police to the Crown Prosecutor's Office about a plea deal is under investigation by Alberta's Serious Incident Response Team. It's September. Police say they learned a woman charged with first-degree murder in the death of an 8-year-old girl was going to plead guilty to the lesser manslaughter charge. The Edmonton Police Service sent a letter to the Alberta Crown Prosecution Service saying if the plea agreement went ahead, it would release significant information about the case and let the public decide if justice had been served. During sentencing, the justice said the actions of police crossed the line of interfering with justice. The Criminal Trial Lawyers Association filed a complaint with Alberta's Minister of Justice, the Police Review Commission, and the Edmonton Police Commission.
It was our belief that the letter and subsequent press conference in which they attempted to intimidate and extort the Crown Prosecution Service was highly improper, in breach of the Code of Conduct and potentially in breach of several sections of the Criminal Code.
The CTLA's past president says the letter resulted in outcry from various legal organizations across the country. He says it's the first time in his 35 years in law such an investigation has been required. Alert's Internet Child Exploitation Unit is looking for help identifying a child sexual assault victim. ICE released this photo of a T-shirt worn by the victim in hopes someone will recognize it. Police believe she was between 6 and 8 years old when the offenses occurred. They say it happened sometime between November of 2017 and February of 2019 in the Edmonton area. Another victim has been identified. In October of last year, ICE charged Simon Lacourciere with multiple sexual exploitation offenses. He is still in custody. Edmonton police are looking for a driver involved in a hit and run earlier this spring. Police say these photos show the SUV and driver they suspect was involved. The collision happened in late April at 11:30 at night near White Avenue and 100th Street. Police say a 28-year-old man was hit. He was taken to hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The city is hearing from Edmontonians about its plans for new rapid transit bus routes. Public information sessions were held earlier this week. The city is mulling options in the university area and on White Avenue between 109th Street and 83rd Street. One option would remove street parking and reduce driving lanes to one in each direction. City staff say they want more input before a decision is made.
Provide that feedback, and what we're looking for is what would you like the city to consider as we go through this planning exercise.
Giving dedicated laneways to buses means that they're not competing with cars for the road space and they can move more people more efficiently.
The project is still in the concept phase. The White Ave lanes would be part of a bigger rapid transit line connecting West Edmonton Mall to Bonnie Doon. The other priority line would connect Castle Downs to Century Park. A food pop-up on White Avenue is hoping to attract a new group of customers to the area. It's taking over the space left vacant when Epic Market closed down due to a lack of business. CTV's Evan Kenny has more.
Last Call Vintage and Thrift is getting ready for more foot traffic around Station Park.
We're still seeing it grow and grow, and I think more and more people are going to come in.
People are coming down here this weekend for a food pop-up where 5 local restaurants are setting up shop until Sunday. Last Call believes by bringing people to the space for food, more will stay to shop.
I think people, when they come and experience it, they're going to want to stay, and just creating traffic down here and keeping this corner alive.
For lease and sale signs can be seen in many stores along White Avenue. The Old Strathcona Business Association says pop-ups like this help bring life back to the area.
It also gives those brands and those businesses an opportunity to meet a new segment that is here already by showing up and to try out new concepts by collaborating, and that can often open up new avenues of business for people, so that's fabulous.
It's also an avenue for restaurants to find new regulars.
I think it would be like a good opportunity for customers to kind of be able to shop at, one stop and go to multiple shops. It's really exciting for us to be able to share it in a different space.
All the vendors here hope to create an atmosphere that will bring people back.
We want the vibe to be high. We want you to come here and enjoy your time and just meet good people and, have a fun day on White Ave.
The food pop-up runs every Thursday through Sunday from 3 until 11.
All right, Josh, we're approaching the middle of June here. Yet another cool and cloudy day out there.
Yeah, and aside from the weekend, the rest of spring is kind of looking like what we've had the past couple of days. More clouds than sunshine, occasional scattered showers, and temperatures cooler than average. We're 13 degrees. Downtown Edmonton right now, 12s east and north of the city. And you can see there are some gusts out there. Wind has been fairly brisk through the day. Right now, 20 gusting to about 40 kilometers per hour. This is actually down 3 degrees from our daytime high today. Started the day at 9 degrees, pretty close to average. We're going to end up with a daytime high of just 16 today, 5 degrees cooler than average. And it probably not much warmer tomorrow. I've got 17 in the forecast for a daytime high tomorrow. Saturday, Sunday, back into the 20s. As we talked about yesterday, pretty much all of the shower and thunderstorm activity was expected to be west and south of the Edmonton area. That's where pretty much all of it has been. You even had some severe thunderstorms down in the Calgary region. We do have this rain, though, that's been falling north of the Edmonton area, Westlock, back off to the northwest. So all of this stuff likely misses the Edmonton area through this evening, but we'll see. Maybe we get a little shower pushing through here before tonight is done. I think for the most part, though, it's just mostly cloudy skies through this evening and overnight. Temperatures will drop to about 7 degrees tomorrow morning, and with a bit of clearing late in the afternoon, should get to around 17 degrees for a daytime high. We'll talk about the warmer and sunnier conditions for the weekend in just a few minutes.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Josh. Coming up next on CTV News, the fan frenzy and financial benefits as the World Cup of Soccer kicks off.
Of course, I'm a proud Canadian. We're going for Team Canada all the way.
Programming brought to you by Basement Systems Edmonton. Contact us today for all things basement-y.
Canada makes history on Friday, taking to the pitch at the World Cup for the first time on home soil. Here on Your Morning, we'll talk to an Edmonton footy fan about the journey that got us to this moment.
Programming brought to you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
You're watching CTV News at 5.
For the next few weeks, local soccer fans will be sporting their country's colors and checking out watch parties. The FIFA World Cup is expected to be a big assist for local business owners hoping to cash in on the month-long tournament. CTV's Naramanisa reports.
It's all about Canadiana at the Cabin Pub and Party. However, for the first game of the FIFA World Cup, it's all about the red, white, and green.
México está jugando bien, nada más que sí deben de.
Mexican fans packed the bar to cheer on their team as they took on South Africa. This South African fan may have been outnumbered, but not out of spirit.
There's always big pride in where I'm from. I'll always carry that with me wherever I go.
The downtown bar will be showing World Cup matches every day. The general manager says the tournament is big business, especially after a short Oilers postseason.
Having the World Cup here, especially since the World Cup is in North America, so all the times coincide with the times we're open and the times everybody's awake in this country is phenomenal.
So your total's 50-40, and that's on cash or card.
At Eurosport in North Edmonton, there's team apparel for many countries, especially great for fans who cheer for more than one.
Of course, I'm a proud Canadian. We're going for Team Canada all the way. For heritage sake, I am going for my home country, Netherlands. We're going for England too.
This longtime employee says Canada fans are cleaning them out.
Like, we're out of the black jersey, which is the sought-out Canada jersey this year. But Canada sales, whether it's a scarf or a hat or just want that T-shirt or that jersey, it's the greatest it's ever been for Canada sales in soccer.
A big boost for businesses hoping FIFA Fever brings in a lot of cold, hard cash. Naramanisa, CTV News, Edmonton.
And if you're looking for a watch party to support your favorite team, CTV has you covered. Head to ctvnews.ca/Edmonton for a list of watch parties happening in the city. And if there's a watch party you don't see on our website, we'd love to hear about it. You can let us know about it. TSN is reporting Oilers defenseman and assistant captain Darnell Nurse has asked for a trade. The 31-year-old former first-round draft pick had 24 points last season. TSN says Nurse and his representatives submitted a list of teams he'd be willing to join a week ago. Nurse would be waiving a no-movement clause on a contract averaging $9.25 million a season. Nurse has 4 years left on his current contract. Still to come tonight on CTV News, roll up your sleeves to help. Edmonton's mayor encouraging everyone to give blood.
It's really easy to come by and visit, and they take care of you, and they got great cookies.
Programming brought to you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
Josh and I were just doing the math. We have about 9 or 10 days until summer starts.
But how many sleeps?
How many sleeps?
How many sleeps till next Sunday?
I'm still working on that one.
Okay, get back to me.
Yeah, we got weather to get through.
Do not make me do math.
Definitely doesn't feel like summer around here, though.
No. But not this coming weekend, but next weekend, 21st of June. Summer will be here. Maybe then we'll get some sustained heat. 13 degrees outside right now. Cloudy skies as you look through the Action Furnace River Valley Skycam. Action Furnace. Fixed rider, it's free. Watch the nice little warm-up on the way for the weekend. So here's your big upper trough, this cool air aloft of the greens and the light blues. There's your heat starting to push in Saturday, Sunday, Monday looks nice and warm. And there is the return of the cool air and probably some clouds and occasional showers for next week. So mid-20s here Sunday, Monday, nice little peak there in temperatures, but then back into the 15 to 20 degree range. There's the official start of summer. About 22 it looks like for the first day of summer. 13 degrees outside right now. It's 11 in Fort McMurray, 13 and 14 in Grand Prairie, Jasper, and Red Deer. And from Edmonton off to the south and to the east, we've had gusts about 35 to 45 kilometers per hour through most of this afternoon. Most of the thunderstorm activity has been south and west of the Edmonton region. And then you've got this area of showers here. May sneak into parts of the Edmonton region before tonight is done. All of this action, though, just going to continue to track off to the southeast. So Red Deer, it's been a wet day, and it'll be a wet evening for you as well, and possibly into the overnight period. Into tomorrow morning, I think higher elevations through the mountain parks could see some snow. Here in Edmonton, we've got cloudy skies to start, slight chance of a scattered shower, and then some sunny breaks in the afternoon hours. We'll see a little more sun, it looks like, on Saturday as that ridge starts to build in from the west. 6s and 7s across most of central and northern Alberta tomorrow morning. A little cooler there in high level at 4 degrees. Daytime highs tomorrow, a little warmer than today. 18 Fort McMurray, somewhere around 17 or 18 as well in through the Peace Country. Mid-teens, Edson, Whitecourt with that chance of showers. 17. Red Deer, this chance of showers is in the morning. In the afternoon, you'll just be cloudy. Cloudy skies and mid-teens for Lloydminster and Coronation. Here in the city, temperatures somewhere around 10 degrees, mid-evening and overnight. Cloudy skies. As we said, there's a slight chance you might see a scattered shower here before the night is done. 7 degrees in the morning, and then up to about 17 with some sunny breaks tomorrow afternoon. 21 Saturday, 24 or 25 for daytime highs Sunday, Monday. This is mainly sunny to partly cloudy skies here Saturday. I think if we're going to see clouds Saturday, it's probably in the morning. Sunshine should come out in the afternoon. Late Monday, chance of a shower or thunderstorm. Tuesday, well, as temperatures start to cool off once again, that's either showers or some steadier rain for late Tuesday into Wednesday. So, yeah, cool and wet for a lot of that last week of spring with summer officially arriving. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. As far as this Sunday is concerned, though, we do at least for a day or two get some warmer temperatures.
And Josh, I can confirm it's 10 more sleeps.
Yes.
Edmonton is adding more free drinking water stations. The city celebrated the launch of this year's water station program this morning. Fountains throughout the city provide free drinking water 24/7 during the warm summer months. The water station program was introduced as a pilot project 5 years ago, and it continues to grow each year. The city says it's also an important part of Edmonton's extreme weather response.
We know that extreme temperatures can be also particularly dangerous for children, for the elderly, for people with disabilities, and people experiencing homelessness. And so the city has launched these water fountains to help people and their pets survive some of these extreme days.
New stations have been added to Kinsman Park, White Avenue, the Millwoods Recreation Center, and South Park. Edmonton's mayor rolled up his sleeves to give blood for the first time. Andrew Knack is encouraging Edmontonians to do the same during National Blood Week. Knack joined City Councillor Michael Jans today at the Edmonton Donor Centre. Canadian Blood Services says donations are especially important during the summer months to ensure patients still get the care they need.
And I think, for those that are like myself that maybe they haven't done it yet, it's National Blood Donor Week. This is the time to make that first try, right? And support somebody, save a life. It's going to make a big difference.
It's really easy to come by and visit, and they take care of you, and they got great cookies.
Donors can book an appointment online at blood.ca or by calling 188-DONATE. When we return, Farm Fresh, a nearby county giving farmers the tools they need to sell their produce.
You see what we grow, how we grow it.
Programming brought to you by Alberta iGaming Corporation. For integrity, for fun, for Alberta.
Coming up on CTV News at 6, a building that once hosted famous athletes, musicians, and events is now being taken down. We take a look back at some of the more memorable moments within the walls of the old Edmonton Coliseum. Part 1 of that story and much more on CTV News at 6 with Jeff Hastings. More farm stands are popping up on rural roads across Strathcona County. They offer produce fresh from the farm. CTV's Curtis Goodrum explains how the county has been helping them grow.
40 kilometers northeast of Edmonton, 10 kilometers down Range Road 213, on a rainy afternoon, sits an eye-catching farm stand.
A farmer's stand is a way to bring what we offer, what we grow, what we make to the community.
Owner of JW Farm Fresh Greens, Judy Mitchell, has been at farmers markets and roadside shows for the past 2 years, selling sourdough. Her business grew, and she needed more space to sell her goods, deciding on this small red barn.
February, I looked around, I found this cute little barn, and everything just flowed from there.
Mitchell had her grand opening in May and welcomed around 100 people from the area, with some coming from as far as Smoky Lake.
So we had a wonderful turnout from the community, and we're only going to be open once a month.
Strathcona County's Economic Development and Tourism Office says it's been reducing red tape around owning stands and giving farmers business education on how to run them.
Farm stands are a great opportunity for our local farmers to diversify. It gives them another opportunity to connect with their community.
The county hopes that more local food producers that can start farm stands do so as a way of bringing together urban and rural communities.
There's so much opportunity within Strathcona County to learn about agriculture and have fun while doing it.
They don't just sell sourdough. Microgreens, seasonal vegetables, and pickled products grown right next to the barn are also available. Mitchell and the county say farm stands provide a more intimate experience than a grocery store.
You slow down, you take that drive into the country, you meet the producer directly, you see what we grow, how we grow it.
The next date for the farm stand is June 20th. Curtis Goodrum, CTV News, Edmonton.
And that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Woodman. CTV News continues right now.